things that are better for themselves. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another mental health kind of theme vlog. I'm going to be talking about basically my bottom line tips on how to deal with having a depressive episode or an anxiety attack. Just like the very simplest things that you should, I'll get back to you should in a second, that you can do to help yourself move forward. Speaking of you should, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a licensed anything. Don't take my words at face value. Don't, listen to my advice completely just under the assumption that I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about for myself in my own situation, and this is just kind of like my advice. I'm probably gonna slip up and say should and stuff more, but that's what this video is. It's just a bit of advice that works for me. So there's 5 of these little things. They all kind of follow the same philosophy of do one small thing at a time and only focus on that thing. Focus on what's directly in front of you and don't let yourself get overwhelmed. So the first thing is always eat something. Even if what you're going to eat is not good for you or not healthy in like the typical ways, you should still eat something. It's always better to eat something than nothing. I mean, obviously I'm not going to look at somebody with a eating disorder and say, just don't starve yourself. Just don't do that. I mean, just don't do it. But what I'm saying is that I know that for me, if I'm doing really well and I'm eating really healthy and I'm making my own meals, I'm making salads, I'm eating vegetables, I'm drinking enough water, and then I get into a depressive episode, I get stuck in my head that if I'm not going to be eating like I have before, if I'm not going to be eating with, health on my mind, then I'm just going to not eat. And so I won't eat. And it's just so much better, even if you're just going to eat like 5 granola bars, even if you're just going to eat, 3 yogurts and, a chocolate bar or some chips. Just make sure you have something in your body, because you're going to feel worse. You're just going to make yourself feel worse. That's just the reality. Obviously, I'm not suggesting you do this as a diet plan. This isn't advice to just eat nothing but granola bars. And if you are doing this, you should make sure you take vitamins to make up for any lost vitamins you should be getting. Second thing is dealing with your hygiene. So this may seem like a really simple thing to anyone who doesn't deal with depression or anxiety, but to those of us who do, washing your face can seem like the hardest thing to do. Getting out of bed and getting changed can be really hard. But I know that on days when I'm feeling my worst and feeling the most down, just getting up and getting a shower and splashing some water on my face, having a swig of mouthwash, just anything to kind of wash away the grossness that I'm feeling and the numbness and the emptiness. Sounds so wake me up dramatic, but honestly, wake me up trying to wash that away a little bit, whether it's through brushing my teeth or having a shower or brushing my hair or doing my hair, just doing something. The third thing is along those lines as well, is get dressed. Nothing is less motivating than sitting in your pajamas all day. The same pajamas you were wearing last night and possibly the day before. You just feel gross and grungy. Getting up, putting on clothes that you would be wearing outside. I know that a lot of times if I'm having a depressive episode, I don't leave the house. Basically, when it comes to getting dressed, it's kind of a fake it till you make it thing. Even if you feel really crummy, just putting on a nice outfit might make you feel more ready to face the day. Fourth thing is to find your happy thing. What I mean by this is find something that just lights you up, reminds you of something that makes you happy, makes you feel warm and good. I have another video on this channel that I made about how self-care and mental health, and I was talking on that video about how self-care doesn't mean locking yourself up in a dark room and watching Netflix for hours on end. I mean, that might be something you do every once in a while to unwind, but self-care means treating yourself as you would a friend in the same situation. And if you saw a friend curled up in their bed, depressed, couldn't move, you're not going to say, yeah, that's fine, and pat their back and leave them alone. You're going to help them. You're going to coax them up. You're going to help them get ready for the day. And part of helping them feel better would be, bringing them a food that makes them happy, or watching something just lighthearted and fun. Maybe like a kid's cartoon, doing something outside, doing, their hobby, doing something that depression might be convincing them that they don't like or don't enjoy, but they really do. And just getting them and getting yourself to do these things can help, just reinvigorate you and make you feel, and it helps fight the depression and the fog that may be around you in your depression. Just kind of tries to fight through it. And then the last, fifth and final thing that I have to say is get outside. Even if it's just for 5 minutes, sitting on your front porch, just letting the sun on your face and getting a breath of fresh air. Like all the other things, it just kind of, you know, when I was a kid, my mom used to say, go out outside and blow the stink off you. And that's basically what it is, just kind of getting that breath of fresh air, you know, feeling a little bit more connected to nature, you know, trying to blow the fog of depression and, you know, numbness away from you. Just feel something. Really helps to kickstart me anyways. So yeah, like I said, those things are pretty, you know, bottom line activities that most people do every day without even thinking about it. But I know that those things really help dig me out of a hole when I'm in one. So as usual, I would love to see some discussions down in the comments. I love talking about mental health. I think it's really important that we are open and frank about our situations and put forth what helps us in order to help other people. Please let me know if you agree, disagree, tried and it didn't help any of these tips. If you have any ones to add, to modify, basically anything you have to say, just leave it down in the comments below. I'll respond. Give it a like if you liked it and want to see more videos like this, and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys later. Later days.